Hello everyone, it's Lance KG here, back with a new One Punch Man the Strongest guide. Today we're going to As always, I hope you love the intro, everybody. If you don't know who I am and you're new to the channel, my name is Lance. I'm a content creator for One Punch Man and Genshin, and this is my independent series called SSR Plus Review. Today we're going to be looking at Awakened King, also known as the next generation speedster. So let's have a quick overview of what King can do, shall we? So, should you get King Plus? My previous thoughts on speedsters were that if you did not have the necessary materials, which is 3 speed buff gear, 4 speed flash of monk, not really a point to actually get them. But for King Plus, because the duration between him and Flashy Flash is exceptionally long, I would say you must get him if you do not have Sonic. If you have Sonic, you might want to get him too, because he is actually very much faster than Sonic due to the awakening system. So if you notice, there are 3 nodes that you need to input to awaken one from awaken 2. One is HP, attack, and speed. So the speed actually causes the difference in speed between King and Sonic. He also provides much better synergy in Garyu core compared to Sonic, because Garyu requires 2 Espers and 2 Grapplers, so you have Garyu King, 2 Grapplers, instead of Garyu 1 Esper, 2 Grapplers, and then Sonic. So more versatility in extra slots, always nice because you can input more utility or DPS units. Shield reduction, his skill actually reduces the shield of enemies, so it's very strong in Bangpo core context. And it also allows DPS to shred easier. However, this also has less usage in Garyu era because there's no shields and it does not affect special unyielding. He also requires P5 plus keepsake at a minimum. There is no question about it. Must have P5, must have keepsake. Or not, don't bother getting King. If you can get Awaken 2, that's better. Awaken 1, okay already. Liar! But you will always be outsped by Awaken 2 King, unfortunately. So that means the faster King has a higher win percentage, similar to Sonic now. Faster Sonic, higher win percentage if you're going same composition. And it also requires insane investment for just speed only. You don't really get much damage. You do get some healing though, but your damage actually depends on your gears and buff gears. If you're running a HP triple speed and 3 HP gears or 2 defense gears, he won't be healing as much, unfortunately. So abilities breakdown 1. So for his limit break 4, King shares speed to roll. This is 90% of his speed value. At limit break 5, he increased his self speed by 16% and gives 90% to the roll. At P5, he increased his self speed by 20% and gives 95% to the roll. So naturally, P5 is the best level of investment. Moving forward to his basic attack, being basic, restores an ally's HP by 150% of his attack. Probably never be using this skill at all. Let's have a look at the skills in action, shall we? And we're back. So we're going to be looking at abilities breakdown 2 now, which is his ultimate and ultra ultimate. So his ultimate and ultra does not cost any energy, but it does seal 2 energy for 1 round, similar to what a Watchdog Man would do. Reduces shields for 3 highest max HP units by 40%, and that ultra ultimate is for all units at 50%, and restore HP to the 2 priority lowest HP unit based on 300% of King's attack. And for the ultra ultimate is restored to 4 instead of 2. So I would highly suggest getting his keepsake. It's actually a very, very good investment. Next, we're going to be looking at his Awaken 2 passive. So he summons a drone at the start of the game up until round 10. So the drone has 100% of King's attack, and the drone's HP is based on 800% of King's attack. So the tankiness of the drone depends on attack, and the damage the drone deals depends on King's attack as well. So that's why attack is the best stat for King. The drone absorbs 9% of all types of damage received by King up to 1% of the drone's HP. So once the drone reaches 1%, it will no longer tank for King. After allies move, any allies, deals 350% of King's attack twice per round. And the Awaken 2 just summons a second drone. So you're basically, it's a stat check, so you get double damage down. But mostly you're getting Awaken 2 for the extra access to the speed nodes. So I highly recommend doing so. Next, we're moving on to the gear section. So highest value set of course will be Fiery, because it gives the most speed out of any set that is currently available. Alternatives would be Ninja, Flash, and Monk. And for this, you unfortunately have to go the opposite of how I teach you, which is prioritize sets over stats. Because for Speedster's case, you must get these sets. You cannot compromise. Because unfortunately the sets make the stats. Because the set does this flat speed, having a set is more valuable than having better stats, unfortunately. Once you get a full set, then you can start working on stats. So highest value Fiery, alternatives everything else, Ninja, Flash, and Monk. I would highly recommend, if you have Fiery sketches, get them done as soon as possible. And make sure you put them on speeds. Buff gears, we have triple speed bonus for the hero, triple attack for the class S, and triple attack for the Esper. Pardon me, the Esper is in Chinese because it's something I could only get in such a short notice. This is all just recommended subsets because the subsets really don't matter. Just make sure you get the stats highlighted in red. That is the priority. Augments, I would say Tenacity will be good in bomb context. After that, probably Berserk would be okay. And nothing much other than that, to be frank. I would say Berserk is one of the best in Guryu context. If we get the special unyielding augment, then that will be the best. More on that later. So for talents, I would say talent 2, the necessaries would be damage rate, damage free, attack, and HP. Kind of rhymed there. So complete all the necessary stats. The optional stats are of course optional, but at the same time crit damage is slightly less optional, because your king is not meant to be dealing any damage crit wise, so he won't be having much crit anyway, so can probably ignore that stat. Block rate, pretty good for survivability, so I would get that over crit damage. For talent 3, complete the priority stats, which are attack, HP, out damage, bonus. And the additional stats are luxury because they do cost a lot, and avoid the crit drain, the drain rate and the damage reflect. They're not bad sets by any way, but they are point sinks, so it will take you much longer to max if you decide to invest in those. So my personal belief is that if you don't have extra vitality, stay away from it. Especially now with King's Challenge, vitality seems to be a harder commodity to get. Last but not least is the recommended SAC. Minimum build, I would say 469 SACs, 6-star gears, some talent points, and the 3-star keepsake and 6-star insignia as a minimum. For max build, we have 727 of course, which is full 6 stars everything. Talents 2 and 3, 3-star keepsake and 6-star insignia. I hope that you make the right decision for your account. Everybody's account is different. If you want some expert advice when it comes to One Punch Man, come and find me. My Discord is in the description below. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in my comment section. I really appreciate you guys. And there'll be more videos to come this week. I think Guryu video will come out on Thursday, and another video shortly after that. So till we meet again everybody, I'd like to thank you all so much for the continued support, and hopefully we can continue growing as a community together. Till we meet again everybody, peace.